10 hours. That's all I've got here in Shanghai. Most people would probably spend it stuck at the airport. But not today. I'm turning this layover in an exciting mini adventure. From the famous skyline to the special street food. I'm gonna see how much of Shanghai I can really experience in just one day. Let's make those 10 hours count. Welcome in Shanghai Airport, China. I just arrived now and I'm not staying here. I have a layover over around 10 hours more or less. Then I need to be back here. And let's see how we can explore this modern city in just 10 hours. Let's go. So I want to take the metro towards the city center because Shanghai is a really big city. I think it's around 30 minutes of metro if I even arrive in the city center. Luckily, I found the metro quite easily. I had to take the green line number 2 from Pudong International Airport towards the city center of Shanghai. As it was only at 5 a.m. in the morning, the metro was completely empty. Yeah, that's the map. I think we are here right now because of the airplane symbol, but that's gonna be difficult. Later on, the metro got really more full. And when I thought I'm about to be in the city center, it was time to disembark the metro. Okay, it's fair to say that right now, I finally entered the city center of Shanghai after a quite long metro ride. I had expected the streets to be quite bustling, but it's not very bustling at all. It's a lot of European brands right now, but it also maybe depends on which part of the city you're walking at. That's crazy, just have music here, and then some elderly people doing yoga dance to it? I don't know. It's just music coming out from the streets. And yeah, I got off close to Pudong. So that's where I'm right now. It looks really modern over here. But as I said, just barely any people in the street. And I want to go get some breakfast because I haven't eaten anything in ages. More people just randomly dancing on the street. They just have their box and doing their thing. So my plan is to walk towards the Bund, which is the iconic river view of the city. Shit, I just discovered another problem in my quest to breakfast. It's gonna be hard to find a place where they accept cards. They do almost everything with Alipay here and I don't have that. This is a Huawei global flagship store and they are selling cars in here. That's rather madness. A lot of people in the city are driving with motorcycles, but they are electric ones, so there's no pollution at all. It's really nice to see. Even the garbage truck just passed and it was full electric. Oh, look. It looks like we're arriving at the Bund, the iconic views with that very special tower. And we arrive at the Bund platform, from where we have the most beautiful view of the city skyline. And yeah, you can see the city is so modern. The Bund is one of Shanghai's most famous destination spots because of the big modern buildings on the one side and the colonial era buildings on the other side. The contrast and the beauty of it is really amazing. Let's combine exploring the Bund with a conquest for breakfast. I have to say, what really stuns me, they have these beautiful modern buildings, and then here you have like colonial era buildings, like that building right there, the Chinese flags on, could just be in England. But this big building, which just as well could be in England with the Chinese flags on, is actually the bank. It's a bank. Also, watch how many cameras there are. I don't want to point them too obvious, but it's just one pole, another pole with all cameras on top. So yeah, you're definitely being watched over here. I think that nearly everything that's driving here, every car, the bus, the garbage trucks, every scooter, is fully electric. Like, you have to give this to the Chinese. If they really want something, they go and get it. When they want to change all their cars and transport systems to electric, they do it. So that's really impressive though. My hat off for that. People having a good time here. Like always, people doing a lot of recreational stuff together in the parks. Dancing, kung fu or something. Everything all together. Oh man, to be honest, their food and soups look so delicious. I just need to find a way to pay. Yes, I found an ATM. No, let's just try to get it in English. To finally try to get some cash out. Let's go. What a bummer this was. The ATM didn't have any cash. Let's go on the look again. Let's try and find another ATM, which hopefully this time does have cash. Even though my belly is still really quite hungry, I'm really loving the views. Like, just look at those houses and everything. It's really beautiful, stunningly done. I'm walking towards the old town and I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce it right, but Yong Garden, something like that. And yeah, I'm just amazed that the city is really clean, it's beautiful. Looks really amazing. Oh, look, they're teaching each other how to work with the fire department.
It's actually the cooking chefs. They are getting a little course just before the start of the daily work.
Well, I'm gonna let them go. I'm in the middle of the old town right now, and it looks amazing, exactly like George described it in movies. I'm really glad I can pass all those beautiful things on my way for a bank where I can hopefully get some cash.
It's only about 6 a.m. yet, and the really special thing about that is that I have the streets completely to myself. Usually, this is a very bustling place, full of businesses and people and loads and loads and loads of tourists. But right now, I'm almost the only one walking here. And over here, you can see the chefs getting their speech before the work of their day. I don't know about what, because it was in Chinese, so I didn't understand. But still, all those things, very special to see.
This little house over here is called the Mid-Lake Tea House.
This house, or pavilion, was built during the Ming Dynasty. But in 1855, it was rebuilt as a tea house, making it the oldest tea house of Shanghai.
I don't think it's open right now. It looks closed, so we won't be able to get in, but just still walking through it. Towards this beautiful. Yep, it's closed. Right now it's like 7 a.m. here, but for me, it's 12 at night. Like, time has completely changed, so I'm feeling really, really tired, and I want to go to sleep. But here everybody's waking up, and I need to say to my body as well, like, hey, this is morning. So basically I have to pull out an all-nighter, and then I think my body's confused as well. The sun rises, so you get awake, everything gets awake, and while my whole body and mind is like, go to sleep. Let's just walk through it. Washing your bike and watering the plants at the exact same time. Time to get my Google Translate out, so I can ask some people where I finally can get some cash, because I've been looking around following the map, but they either don't have cash or they don't exist, so time for a different strategy.
So I asked some people, and they've all been pointing me into the same direction. So let's really hope there's a bank over there.
Yeah, this looks promising. It's a bank over there. It finally worked out. I have some cash, 200 Chinese cash, to get myself some food and that hungry belly, that starving belly. Oh, I'm happy again. I'm tired, hungry, grumpy, but happy again.
And then the big happy moment came. Finally ordering some food in a real Chinese restaurant.
This is gonna be my first time trying Chinese.
And because I couldn't speak Chinese, I have no idea what I ordered.
After that delicious meal, which I made a little bit too spicy, I'm really feeling refreshed. And let's go wander a little bit more. So right now, it's my second time walking to the old town, and look how much more busy it got. Like, it's later, it's between 9 and 10 a.m. right now in the morning. And right now the streets are bustling. Before, the streets were just empty. Like, remember? There was almost nobody. Remember when we walked this bridge before? Towards the closed tea room? Look at it now. Before, there were no people at all. Right now, it's so busy. It's crawling everywhere. Let's go and visit the famous garden they have over here. We're going through the gate, and I think it's a famous stone over here, because everybody's posing with it. I don't know exactly why, but the stone seems to be famous.
This garden is built during the Ming Dynasty by, I hope I'm gonna say this name correctly, Pan Yundan, in a way to saying sorry to his father for his father's disappointment of him in failing a very important exam. The garden is also really filled with a lot of houses and pavilions everywhere, like these ones, for a lot of social activities and things to happen in Shanghai in the past times.
I think it's fair to say that the whole concept of this garden is really just rockery. It's just all extremely rockery gardens with trees and a lot of water all around.
And many secret pathways. And then in the middle of the garden, you have a little hidden but beautiful old theater. After the lovely little theater, it was time to say goodbye to the garden and explore a little bit more of the new and modern parts of the city of Shanghai. Before I could reach the modern parts of the city, I had to backtrack to the whole old town, which at this point was completely packed and filled with people and tourists. Listen to the happy music that's playing on the background everywhere.
The irony in the old town to see the beautiful old buildings next to more modern, strange things that don't really fit in my opinion, but still makes it so beautiful and so typically Chinese, I would say. So I left the old town back into the streets of Shanghai.
And just as I was walking along the streets of Shanghai, I was passing so many restaurants with so many strange but good-looking foods. What a shame I can't eat all those dishes and my belly's already completely full.
I once ordered myself some beautiful looking, good looking Chinese food. Oh, thank you. That's the food. Huh? Yes. Okay, thank you very much. So yeah, this is looking really, really good. It's duck blood with pork and vegetables and very spicy, the way I like it. Yeah, I just don't know how to explain it properly, but the change in hour is getting to me. I'm getting wrecked. I'm falling asleep while standing. I'm getting completely wrecked right now because of the change in hour. But first of all, enjoy the delicious foods. So this is literally just blood, still blood. Actually tastes quite okay, but it's strange. But it tastes okay, so. To try all the different foods that I really would love to, I would have to spend so much more time here. And most of it, I don't even know what it is. Like I ask, but they don't know what I'm asking. So it just looks cool.
After the food, I arrived back at the Bund.
Next mission. Let's see how we can cross this river, go to the other side of Shanghai. There are a lot of tunnels going under the water, but those are only for the cars. I will have to take a ferry boat, but I think it's one of the boats over there because I just asked one of the policemen here. But everything was in sign language, of course, and he pointed toward one of those boats, so that's just where I'm gonna go try my luck. I think those are the ferries I will have to take. Okay, so I need to be here. This is where I'm gonna get my tickets for the ferry. I needed to have exact change of 2 to get into the river cruise. So I bought myself some little strange sweets. I don't know exactly what it is, to get some coins so I can pay for the tickets.
I was literally just in time for the next ferry boat to leave.
I just got in. That was quite tight. Literally 10 seconds later, and I would have to wait for the next one. The little sweet I got is not the best. It's like an egg covered in chocolate.
Our ferry boat left, but it took about 5 minutes to reach the other side because it didn't go directly. It went a little bit sideways to the other side of the river.
We made it off the ferry, and we're on the other side of the river right now. I'm gonna make my way towards those towers. Whoa, we have the Shanghai Tower right in front of us. This tower has 128 stories. It's the biggest tower in China and the 3rd biggest one in the whole world. So that's fucking amazing. I found the Shanghai Tower entrance. Let's see how far we can make it. Because it looks like the ground level is a fancy hotel. But let's see if we can find an entrance somewhere. I think I found a way to go up to the observatory where we can have a beautiful view of the whole of Shanghai. I see a ticket office already over there. I found the observatory and the ticket, but all the tickets for the next hours are sold out already. So it's either come back later, but I probably won't have the time because I have my plane to catch. So you can pre-order it online though. I saw you can. So I would advise that if you want to do it. Or hope for better luck than what I had. But let's go and explore a little bit of this district. Like, it also looks extremely fancy. So let's just see what it is like. Look at this. I'm literally surrounded by magnificent towers. Gigantic big towers. That one being the centerpiece. One last goodbye. The gigantic Shanghai Tower. This city feels so futuristic. This is really beautiful and really science fiction-like. And here, next to the big roundabout for the cars, you have a pedestrian roundabout all around it, all in the same way. Look, how crazy is this? They want to build a gigantic indoor snow park over here.
Those Chinese have really crazy plans.
And it looks like this special tower is a museum. I don't think I'm gonna go inside the museum. I'm feeling too tired for that. So I walked back towards the Bund. I mean, the Bund is the famous promenade. On the other side, behind me, you have the Oriental Tower. Famous tower. And that's gonna be it. I'm gonna return. I'm gonna go get that very much needed hour or two of sleep I can get before my flight is. I, fingers crossed, really hope you enjoyed this video. You enjoyed exploring Shanghai and China for this short while together with me for this only 10 hours that I had, and you discovered a little bit of how China really is together with me. And if you did like this video, please guys, give it a big like and subscribe for more. Thank you and hasta la próxima.